What's up, Mitten Squad? My name is Paul and welcome back to another top 10 video. In this video, I'll be going over 10 things you didn't know about Super Mario Bros. Number 10. While a Goomba is the first enemy that the player encounters, they were the last object added to the Super Mario Bros. Game. They were created after Shigeru Miyamoto and his team decided that they needed an enemy that could be taken out with a single stomp, as opposed to the Koopa Troopas. Unfortunately, there was very little space left on the cartridge, and so it needed to be as small and as simple as possible. They only used a single image and made a walking animation by flipping it back and forth. Number 9. Super Mario Bros. Was the first game to ever receive a movie adaptation, both animated and live action. The first animated film was called Super Mario Bros. Pichime Kaishutsu Dai Sakusen, released in 1986 only in Japan. The first live action film was the infamous Super Mario Bros. Movie released in 1993. Number 8. The Bowsers in the castles of Worlds 1 through 7 are just common enemies disguised as Bowser. You can reveal their disguise by killing the false Bowsers with fireballs. Number 7. Although bloopers normally spawn only in water levels, they can be placed in non-water levels normally and will award a massive 1000 points when stomped. Other impossible ways to kill enemies, such as hitting a Podobo or Bowser with a Starman, only award the default 200 points. Given that bloopers appear in non-water levels in the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 and also award 1000 points, this behavior was likely intended all along. Number 6. All the sprites and tiles in the game have at least 4 color schemes, one for each setting, either brown, beige, and black, or green, yellow, and white for the overworld environments, blue, cyan, and black, or teal, brown, and pink for the underground environments, black, gray, and yellow, or gray, yellow, and white for underwater environments, black, gray, and white for castle environments, and red, yellow, and white for all 4. Bowser and Bowser Imposters are exceptions, as they are found in castles while having the overworld color scheme. Number 5. There are only 17 enemies in the entire game. Blooper, Bill Blaster, Bullet Bill, Buzzy Beetle, Cheep Cheep, Firebar, Goomba, Hammer Bro, Koopa Paratroopa, Koopa Troopa, Lakitu, Lava Bubble, Piranha Plant, Spiny, Spiny Egg, Bowser Imposter, and Bowser. Number 4. The Spiny Eggs are thrown by Lakitu in a simple way, with no horizontal movement whatsoever. However, this was not the intended behavior, it's actually a result of a bug. The eggs are supposed to be thrown out relative to the player's speed, Lakitu's speed, and the player's position, and a pseudo-random value, as well as bounce off any blocks or walls that they hit on the way down. Number 3. Super Mario Bros. Was created by only 6 people. Shigeru Miyamoto was the director, one of the designers, and the producer. Takashi Tezuka was the assistant director and the other designer. Koji Kondo did all of the sound and the original music for the game. Toshihiko Nakato and Kazuki Morita were the programmers, and Horisho Yamasuchi was the executive producer of the game. Number 2. A special edition of Super Mario Bros. Entitled All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros. Was released only in Japan. It featured almost identical gameplay to Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, but instead replaced enemies with Japanese celebrities. It was based on the popular Japanese radio program All Night Nippon, and was given away as a raffle prize from the program itself. Number 1. It's possible to access an additional 256 worlds in the game through a glitch. There are 2 methods to access them via Japanese Famicom version of the game. The first way is to have a copy of Super Mario Bros. And Tennis. First, insert the Mario cartridge, and then remove the game at the title screen while it's still on. Then insert the Tennis cartridge, and during a match, remove the game and play Super Mario Bros. Back in. Reset the console, and at the title screen, hold down A and press start. The second method involves a Family Basic cartridge and the keyboard peripheral. By inputting some code and then swapping the cartridge with Super Mario Bros., resetting the console and holding down the A button and pressing start, the player will be given access to one of the 256 glitch worlds. The Tennis method can also be done with the Western version of Super Mario Bros., but only on the NES 101 model of the console. Each of the worlds appear to reuse assets from other levels, resulting in various bugged stages. The Tennis game method is possible, presumably due to both it and Super Mario Bros. Using the same addresses, but don't place the same check values. Leaving the power on also retains the RAM and the previous check value remains. Alright, that's going to do it for this top 10 video about Super Mario Bros. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything, leave a like. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or didn't learn anything. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for any future top 10 video about any game or game character. Follow me on Twitter at Mitten Squad. My name is Paul of Mitten Squad. Have a wonderful day.